Alright, so we're back with some more Persona 5. Last time, we farmed our way up to Persona level 21, so that way we could go ahead and pick up this beauty right here. This dude was given some major trouble, and for good reason. Nullifies all physical damage, plus curse, is neutral to everything but nuclear, and considering we've only seen, what, a single enemy that uses nuclear in the entire game so far? A very defensive, very just there enemy, very strong. At least as of so far. I'm sure we'll get stronger later, but for right now, he's feeling real nice. We're also going to get access once he gets another level to this light side damage to all foes, which, considering we don't have much access to Psy, if any Psy before this, is pretty good. He also comes at level 21, which is our max at the moment, so just a very a tough dude. Well, we can get out of here for the time being. We secured our route. Yep, we get out of here. Now, we absolutely have to send the calling card tomorrow. Like, it has to happen. Like, nothing. We gotta blow everybody off. Everybody's dead. Just nope. Everybody's getting denied. We got a calling card we gotta send out there. There's just nothing else.
You're back.
Hey.
Aren't you tired? Well, you know, maybe after that last episode, considering that was an extremely long episode, I'm not sure how many people will end up actually watching it as a result of it being so long. You know, we do streams on like Twitch and stuff. We'll probably end up doing some streams on YouTube at some point. We'll see about that. I'd have to be on days off for sure.
Sorry.
I couldn't hold it in. You'll have to make some kind of excuse for me. Now, today's train news. Today's headlines are: employee posts chef selfie. While Duckburger claims to have fired the employee in question, those close to the man voiced their surprise, vouching for his seriousness at work. Is Shibuya unsafe? Crime rising. Police are issuing warnings for people to be wary of scams. Hotspots of Tokyo. Tickets for Madarame exhibit are available until June 5th. The exhibit goes until June 5th. That's the end of this week. We'll show what a change of heart means. Yeah, by that, literally have to send the calling cards today. Like, I'm already like halfway concerned that I already missed the deadline. 4 days though, I mean. Alright, we're ready. Oh, we gotta go for it. Oh, we just gotta go for it. We can buy healing items before we go though. We're not that pressed. We can at least get those for the time being. We just can't do anything that passes time.
Allergies are so annoying.
I want to buy
Please
some.
head to the exam room. Okay. Which one?
Heal for 100% safer?
Should work.
Yeah, give me like 3 of those.
Here you go.
That's expensive. Oh, boy. Restores 100 to all allies. Yeah, that's
You
pretty
want that
good.
one?
Give me 5 of those.
Thanks.
I just threw up in my mouth a little bit after buying that, but hey, you know, sometimes you just
Take your time.
revives with 50%, restores 50% to all allies.
Should work.
Give me 10 of those.
There you go.
Money. Everything hurts.
You want that one?
Give me 10 of these.
Thanks.
Give me
Should
5 of these.
There you go.
Got a little bit of healing for
Take care.
everywhere. Every necessity. Okay, we got healing items. We're going for it. RIP all of my money.
You okay?
All this pollen's crazy. It ain't affecting me, though. Well, must be nice, man.
Okay.
Let's decide. Let's prepare the calling card at once. Yes, absolutely. We should have done that like yesterday, but it is what it
A calling card, huh? Will he take it seriously? He is famous after all. He has often received slanderous letters till now as well.
He'll know best whether the crime written on it is for real or not.
Wait. Are you going to write it again, Ryuji? That last one was questionable at best. You should do it then, Yusuke. Oh, make it really artistic and stuff.
No, it'll end with him figuring it out. He knows my drawing and writing styles all too well.
Oh, then I'll think it up and you make it cooler.
Designing a calling card. Interesting. It shall become proof that the Phantom Thieves do exist.
It's decided then.
Great! All that's left is to make the treasure ours. You guys better come fully prepared.
Calling cards out, baby.
You're back.
Yo, I tried changing the chat icon. Looks the same to me. Maybe it's just for the group and doesn't show up in here. Well, you should take a look later. It's the Phantom Thieves logo I had Yusuke draw for us. The calling card turned out great because of them too. Anyways, this is the first shot for the Phantom Thieves. You really can't screw this up, okay? I know. And make sure Yusuke gets a lot of rest today. Well, see y'all tomorrow. Got it? Night. Is it Wednesday? Well,
Nice.
gonna make infiltration tools for tomorrow? Good idea. Yeah, we're gonna buy more lockpicks because we always need more lockpicks.
Okay.
It also helps get our proficiency up.
What are your thoughts?
Still plan to make more? Absolutely.
Okay.
Apparently silk yarn is hard to come by, at least in comparison to the other material.
What are your
there.
thoughts?
I'm still wondering how I ended up getting that second lockpick that one time.
Okay.
Because so far, 4 has been our highest in 1,
What are your thoughts?
but now we're only getting
Yeah.
3 here. We do a lot of proficiency stuff.
All
Like,
right.
I'm very
Well then.
surprised that we don't get more as a result. Or like our proficiency wouldn't be higher by now. Is this some kind of cult? Well, if you look at the actual Persona fan base, you might think so.
Pardon me, sir. There's a matter we need to notify you about.
Please excuse me for a moment. What is it?
We found this outside.
A letter?
It's, Sir Ichiriyusai Madarame, a great sinner of vanity whose talent has been exhausted. You are an artist who uses his authority to shamelessly steal the ideas of his pupils. We have decided to make you confess all your crimes with your own mouth. We will take your distorted desires without fail. From the Phantom Thieves.
Whose doing is this?
We don't know. The same letter's been posted everywhere.
What about the security cameras?
There were no signs of the culprit. All we saw was a cat in the recordings.
Remove these at once!
Of course.
What now?
It's about this affecting the exhibit. We believe it's just a prank, but what of the mass media?
Are you insinuating that this slander is true?
Of course not.
It's those damn brats doing, isn't it? Well, it means nothing. They'll only be able to do as they please until this exhibit is over.
That wasn't
Was
100%
that too?
though. That was only 99%.
Yup, it was perfect. The composition was way cooler too.
The treasure should appear right about now.
You better enjoy the air of freedom while you still can, old man. Anyways, did you guys check online? People are already talking about that calling card. We'll show them. We're gonna surprise them all.
I'm sure you know, but we only get one shot to pull this off.
Let's do this. Let's do or die. I'm counting on you guys. I don't know if I'm going to get any points for this.
We'll
Probably
be counting
not.
on you too.
You have no reservations about this either, right, Yusuke?
Of course not. We'll do this.
I am very interested to see what kind of boss this is going to end up turning out to be. You would think his pupils would be involved in the fight too, like he would just use them as the pawns that he had them made out to be. Atmosphere in here seems significantly different. I mean, we did basically declare war on him by sending that card. But there's nothing to fear. We secured a round, we're ready to go. We'll take the treasure in style. Alright, so we should probably get our personas in check first, huh? I mean, I guess we can always change, so does it really matter?
Joker!
Sorry for the wait, my bad. It took me ages to get that guy off my trip. Let's reconvene with Mona. How's that for a skilled plan? That was amazing. Lord Madarame, the piece is gone. How dare you, those vermins? But now we'll corner them like the rest they are. Lock all the doors at once, they have nowhere to run.
Hey,
So what did the treasure turn out being? I'm guessing it's painting based on the shape. We can look into that later. For now we must escape. Time to go. Oh, window, but where'd it go?
Let's go.
It's no time to be lost in thought. We gotta go. It's real high up, but at least we're outside. There's gotta be a way down. Unsurprisingly, you know, probably take the stairway they have set up here. I'm hoping I'm not missing anything by just running through this. I don't imagine they would put any more chests or anything here as a result. Is this another portal to unknown destination? We don't have time to lose, just go through it. How's our chance? For real, but I guess there's no other way.
whoa!
Is this the courtyard? I knew it. All that security would have been meaningless if it just led back inside. As soon as we managed to escape their siege. Why is Mona getting excited of all times now? I just can't take it anymore. Let's take a look at this treasure. Oh, Morgana, why are you like this?
Treasure! Huh?
This is the treasure?
Get back!
Whoa! Meddlesome vermin. Is this what you're looking for?
What nonsense that you used a mousetrap on me.
So you had a fake prepped, huh?
Counterfeits are accepted in the world of Japanese art.
What made you change like this? Is it because you became famous? Can't you understand how much it pains me to inquire about the crimes of my foster father?
Now that I think back, the only reason why I took you in was due to my ties with your mother.
Oh
That woman
my.
never lost her passion for painting, even after her husband died. Her skills and talents were quite astonishing. That's why I decided to look after her. Your mother and the artwork she created, they're all my works of art.
How low can you sink?
I suppose I can grant you a gift before you die. A glimpse of the genuine Sayuri.
Genuine? That's the real Sayuri? This can't be. Mom!
Indeed it is. This was painted by your mother. It's a portrait of herself.
Is that
Woman
right?
who knew her death was coming painted her last wishes for the son she would leave behind. That is the truth behind the mystery of Sayuri's expression.
You stole something that personal?
I knew at first glance. I knew it'd be a huge success if I added a touch to the painting and announced it under my name.
But the baby in the picture. Why did you paint over it?
It was all to stage it. If the babe is erased, the reason for the woman's expression will become a mystery.
I suppose that makes sense.
That is what the general public is drawn to. Each of those parasitic critics wrote the same thing.
I always felt something was off about all this. Now I know what it is. If you really treasured that painting, you wouldn't even think about replicating it for profit. You don't love art at all!
Though you have a real treasure, your true skills are nothing more than those scribbles on that fake.
It makes me laugh, asshole!
So you'll defy me no matter what. Well then, since you're my work of art, Yusuke, I'm going to reap you for the sake of my future. Along with those insolent friends of yours there.
I can't believe you're treating both mother and son like they're objects. You're inhuman!
Fox?
I've heard that you destroy your art once they outlive their usefulness. Did that include my mother as well?
She just so happened to have a seizure in front of me. That's when a thought crossed my mind. If I don't call for help and leave her be, I could obtain her painting without any strings attached.
What a scumbag.
No. You let her die?
She was physically weak. No one would doubt if she just dropped dead because of a seizure. Above all, Yusuke, didn't you think it was odd that I discovered your talent when you were only 3? The reason why I kept you around was to keep you from realizing the truth behind Sayuri.
You killed her.
The artistic talents you inherited from your mother were a delightful miscalculation, though. If I'm to steal ideas, it's much easier robbing the future of brats who won't talk back than adults. It's thanks to you that I came up with the idea. You have my gratitude.
Yusuke?
I thank you, Madarame. Every reason for me to forgive you has disappeared without a trace at this very moment. You aren't some rotten artist. You're a despicable fiend who wears the skin of an artist.
All you good-for-nothings barging into my museum and doing whatever the hell you want. Those who have the connections make the rules. Those who don't, follow them. Not to mention, the value of art is all subjective. I make the rules in the art scene. I am the supreme being. I am the god of the art world.
This isn't good.
Now that's
Get
some
back.
narcissism right there.
I'll paint all over you.
Okay.
Understand. Now, let's begin, you vermin.
You use others for your own despicable desires, Madarame. You aren't even worth the art you create.
Joker, don't lose focus. There's no telling what he'll try.
Persona!
I got any skills I do. Rampage, like physical damage to all foes 1 to 3 times. That's how people calm down. Physical to 1 foe. I'll take Rampage. Blade Dance, well that's extremely inconvenient.
You have to
Inconvenient? Okay
It's up to you.
then. Bro.
Time for my comeback with style and grace.
Alright, so this is gonna start, huh? Can't help but feel like the game cheats and knows what my weaknesses are immediately, but I guess them's the breaks, huh? Artist knows glitching. Well, I can't help but feel as though that's
This is my other self.
somehow.
I lend it.
Physical damage. So some of the things actually react differently to your different attacks.
Go down.
Some absorb, some actually take damage from it, while some actually heal as a result. Okay, that's a defense down. I hate that idea, but go ahead and throw a heal out here. I probably have to drop all of these at the same time in order to make things happen. I healed the one up top right.
Let's go.
Vicious Strike, I think heals the one at the bottom, but it hurts that. I think I need to have all pieces
Let's go.
down at the same time, maybe, in order to make this happen.
Ravage snap.
Okay, well, that's down. Painter's out. Go ahead and throw a heal out here.
I appreciate it.
I think fire didn't actually do anything to you. Nullify stat buffs. All stat increases nullified, so he's gonna have his damage reduced now, even though that certainly didn't feel like that was reduced damage, but okay. How do you feel about ice damage? Still takes ice damage, you'll see that. How do you feel about lightning?
There.
Lightning is neutral, okay. How about wind? Wind, okay. Physical, you can offer.
Let's go. Die.
I mean, so far it's feeling way too easy, so what kind of catch they throwing in here?
Much thanks.
Defense reverted, so I got my defense back. Alright, well you absorbed the physical. Do you absorb fire? Figure you'd have multiple phases.
Madarame's out!
Hold up, wait a minute, something ain't
Damn
right.
it! I'm the great Madarame! The Madarame who gathers a full crowd every time he opens an exhibit! I'm not someone that worthless brats like you are allowed to defy!
You still have the nerve to say such things? You will fully taste the wrath of those who are preyed upon by you!
Oh, that certainly didn't do enough
Now's our
damage.
chance. Attack the main body.
Rampage. Light physical damage 2 times. Physical damage, medium chance to get. I mean, that could potentially be good. It wasn't bad damage by any means.
I'll finish you. Persona! Take this!
This is my other self! I lend it!
Take this!
That did like 0 damage.
Let's go.
Okay. I mean, oh, you got me.
Ravage them!
I guess that's gonna be the thing. Like, if I can't DPS him in time, he's gonna turn back into a painting, and I'll have to go through that again. That's my guess, anyways.
Persona!
Hit him with the 69? Yeah, here it goes. That was to be expected. Alright, so just AoE him down and do what we did before. Unless they throw in a new mechanic here.
Seems you need a good whipping to make you understand.
Or not. Alright, well, get Rampage.
There!
This is the end of my
Artist, okay. Now we need to all affinities. Ain't that a win?
What is this attack? There has to be more than just our color changing. We should be cautious.
Okay, weak to all affinities and then lowered my defense. I don't like the idea of it, but I don't think I'm too worried at the same time. Ooh, Rise Heal from wind, awkward. Rise Heal from fire as well, extra awkward. Restore is gonna give us a heal before your very eyes. Okay. Well, that's nothing. Takes physical damage.
You're covered in paint! I don't like the look of this.
Ravage them!
That should be enough to take out the eyes. It did. So now he's healing himself, but he's also not really to be able to do all too much to this. Heal up some of this physical damage I did to myself. So the painter's great. You should have made me weaker. Okay, so the idea is to clear that off myself. Status ailment recovered. That's fine. We're fine. Everything's all good. This is like the time where I'd actually want to debuff. Didn't you heal from physical attacks? Let's not say again. How do you feel about neutral attacks, huh? Neutral? I mean, fair enough, right? You healed from physical attacks, so let's not do that, shall we? So this fight would be difficult if you didn't have the AoEs, as well as if you didn't figure out what everything was weak or better against.
Damn it! Damn it! Stop it, you brats! Or else...
You think we'll be daunted by such threats? Do it!
Now's our chance. Attack the main body.
Ravage them!
Oh, really? I rolled a 1. Come on, man. That would have been so much damage, too. It'd be fitting if Yusuke ended up getting this one.
I lend it!
Oh, but he's not strong enough. Okay.
Come!
I mean, I'm imagining that skill's actually supposed to be that weak as a sign of, like, him being in his weaker state. Alright, well, he was like a million times easier than Kamoshida, but we also figured out how to play the game in the meantime since then, so it's kind of hard to
I'd like
say
to try
at the
this
same
skill
time.
soon.
That's light ice damage to all foes. Man, that would have been helpful before we went into the boss fight, but it is what it is. 10% chance of reflecting physical skills. That's good when it works out, but relatively useless. I mean, you know, when you get it, it's nice, but at a 10% rate, that's not exactly a
No
fantastic.
one cares for true art. All they want are easily recognizable brands. I'm a victim in this too. Wouldn't you agree?
Excuses now?
The art world revolves around money after all. You can't rise up without any money.
Ah, yes, the root of all
You
evil.
understand, don't you? Being a poor artist is truly miserable. I just didn't want to return to that life.
A fiend like you has no right to speak about the world of art. You're done for, along with this abominous world.
No, please! Just don't kill me!
Return to yourself in reality and confess your crimes. All of them.
You're not going to kill me?
Swear it!
All right, all right! What about the other one, though? The one with the black mask?
Huh?
Don't try to fool us.
I don't have any energy left to pull such petty tricks.
A black mask? Wait, who's he talking about?
It can't be. There was another intruder besides us within this palace?
There's no time! Hurry!
Somebody besides us that can go into palaces, huh? Well, at the very least, it would have to be another persona user.
Put an end to all this and use your own artwork for once.
Yusuke!
No, wait, please! Yusuke! Yusuke!
A black mask? We have yet to see a black mask. Also, somebody else besides us to be able to get in there. So clearly it's another persona user. It'd be bad if people start getting suspicious of us. We should leave at once. Yusuke, come on.
Yes.
I guess the mission was a success. All that's left is to see if he had a change of heart or not. Ah, so bitter! Why'd you get it black?
The Sayuri.
You're not gonna get all teary-eyed and say stuff like, Mom, are ya?
To think that this painting was the source of Madarame's distorted desires. The only saving grace is that my mother won't know of what transpired.
The genuine painting at his atelier has been altered after all. Ironic as it may be, this one here is her true self-portrait now.
It's a wonderful painting. And although it took some time, it's in your hands now, Yusuke.
I'm thankful for it. However, it's impossible for this painting to be acknowledged by society anymore.
That's a shame. That's not a bad thing. Was Sayori your mom's name? Presumably, yes.
No. I doubt it's the name of any woman in particular. I bet it was to make it more mysterious. Just a part of Madarame's foolish stage.
Fair enough, I guess. I mean,
Well, it would have been obvious that he
kinda,
plagiarized it if he'd
weird
used the real name.
way, but alright.
So, this is my mother. There's no way that I would remember her face clearly, but I was right about the rush of emotion I felt when I saw this painting.
Stop that!
You're so vulgar, Ryuji.
So, what are you gonna do now? We're gonna keep targeting big shots.
Why do you do such things?
It's to get back at scumbags and, like, society in general.
A
I also
noble
want to
cause.
give courage to the people that are suffering because of selfish adults.
Courage, huh? What good does that do? You mean the courage to stand up for themselves, correct? Will acquiring that make them happy?
Probably.
Yeah, there's no knowing whether it'll turn out good for everyone or not. Still, we won't know unless we give it a try.
In other words, it all depends on the person, hmm? And the same can be said about myself right now. I also suffered because of an adult's selfish act. Moreover, if we investigate these palaces, it may expand my artistic repertoire.
You really only think about art, huh? You're impressive.
Well, I won't take part in any inelegant plans, all right?
No worries, I've got us covered.
Right.
Plus, we have a rule that says we always have to decide on a target unanimously.
How about it, Joker? We can give our calling cards a lot more oomph if we have Yusuke on our team.
You make a great member. We have we have too many dudes. Agreed. I mean, there's only one way. We're.
Then, would you prefer I dress as a woman?
Oh, bro.
Please don't.
Stop.
At any rate, I'm
Get
curious.
some-
Another intruder besides us, huh?
Our only clue's a black mask, so that doesn't necessarily mean it's just one person, right?
But there's no way to check anymore. The palace is gone.
I'll try probing Madarame. I may be able to learn something from him.
Are you sure? I mean,
I'll contact you all if anything turns up.
we should probably exchange our contact info with you then.
An artist and a phantom thief. Well, it seems I'll be engaging in 2 trades from here on. Very well. You only live once after all.
He really
Still,
said that? Oh.
The incident about this other intruder does concern me a little.
Not only have we dealt with our second big target, we even have a new addition to the team. Goodness, things are going so well.
We're on a roll. We can't get too cocky. It's all thanks to Steve. Well, it's definitely not saying that. We're on a roll. Well, considering we just learned of a new threat.
That's true. Still, let's honestly be happy about it right now. But I have to say, you sure are something special. This is our
You know
5th
it.
persona user. It'll help broaden our battle strategies as well. Besides, having an eye for beauty is a must for Phantom Thieves. We're lucky to have Yusuke. An artist is a talent you rarely come across. I mean, he is a bit strange, but still. An artist, huh? What kind of person do you think I was? There's no way I'd turn out to be some bad guy in the end, right? I
Well,
get
some
so engrossed
foreshadowing,
with the
perhaps,
embodiment of
Morgana?
human desires. And that's not all. When it comes to the metaverse, I'm the only one who can transform into a car. I'm special, but it's still odd. Who could I actually be?
A human, a monster, a cat. This man's a monster.
I'm not some monster cat. What a half-assed answer. Well, there's no way
were you
someone like
expecting
me,
anything better?
who has honorable aspirations, can be evil.
Nope, you're evil.
A man who saves those in trouble in the West, while punishing evildoers who may lurk in the East. A man who chastises people that smoke inside in the South, while saving bullied cats in the North. A man who has a sturdy body, and vows to always do one good deed a day, be it rain or shine. I'm that kind of ideal person. Or so I hope. So if I turn back to being human, surely she'll take notice of me, won't she?
Probably will know eventually you like someone. Oh, you like someone, do you?
Me? Don't be ridiculous. People chase after me to love.
Right,
Where should I go when I become human? I wonder where she'd like to go. An amusement park, a movie theater, a fancy cafe, shopping. What do you think?
All right. Now we get a follow-up with Morgana now. That's
All right.
follow-up feels like something that should already be base, and not that you shouldn't be getting through ranking, but maybe that's... You know, good job, guys. We all did our best. Allow me to express my thanks once again. Because of you, I was able to retrieve the pain that had been filled with my mother's love. Here you say that makes the whole thing worth it, you say. Seriously. I wasn't sure you'd really want to change Madarame's heart. I'm sorry that I've worried you. I have no regrets about it now. And the change of heart will happen this time, right? It'll be fine. I don't know. You're worried? It's only our second time doing this after all. By the way, I'm curious about what he said at the end. You mean about the other intruder besides us? There was something about a black mask, yeah. It may have been nothing more than a lie. Madarame was quite deranged at that point after all. Nah, that's exactly why you would say the truth. For now, we should wait for his change of heart in peace. Alright, and with that, we're going to go ahead and call this episode. A little shorter than some of our other episodes, but the other one was longer, as well as, I don't know how long of a lead-in it will be to our next target. So, we're going to go ahead and call it there before Morgana pushes me to do more things. Morgana, what are you doing to me here? Thanks, Morgana. You're really just throwing everything off track here. But yeah, that'll be it for this episode. We'll see what awaits us in the next episode. I guess I had a few more days to make things happen in that palace, but considering the Kamoshida one took longer than I thought it was going to, I tried to give myself a bit of a barrier just in case something would happen. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, that boss fight was extremely easy. Like, you know, people are going to be like, oh, because you're leveling as much as you have. And it's like, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, why are they going to offer me level 21 personas in the palace and then not expect me to attempt the grind again? Know what I'm saying? But maybe that's just me. I'm sure some people just run through the game. They're like, oh, this guy sucks to deal with. Let's just never fight him again. But I'm like, it's the Pokemon instincts in me, man. I gotta catch them all. And you know, I saw one. He seemed really good, and I wanted to go for him. Did that result in potentially an easier boss fight than what it would have been? Yeah, maybe. But we also figured out the strategy of what we wanted to do very early, which is what you might have expected to be, was focus down the parts that had lower HP to begin with. Also, they had weaknesses to what we were doing, or at the very least they were neutral, but we could hit them really hard. Whereas the main mouthpiece there, we knew it was going to take a while, since that was like the main body-ish part of him. I really don't understand the second phase of him like reverting back to himself. Like, that was a DPS window, right? But it still seemed really weird. Like, even when he would attack, it was weak. Maybe if I wasn't as leveled, that would have been more useful to him. But even then, it hit me for like 10 damage. So even if we tripled that, it would do 30, which is more respectable. But even then, it still wasn't that much. I mean, that could also have just been a way to show that he was in a more weakened state, which would make more sense. We really didn't get to see much of his gimmick. Like, he covered us in art once, which basically just unlocked us, or at least one character for a few turns, Yusuke there. But other than that, it really didn't do much to us. It just kind of, like, it was like, okay, you made me weaker than everything, but then it didn't even target me when I was weaker, which made no sense to me. Why would you go out of your way to weaken both my defense and make me weaker than ailments, and then not go for that character after doing all that? That didn't really make much sense. So I don't know if that's a weird AI thing, or maybe it's just the difficulty setting, or what. But yeah, easier than Kamoshida. We also knew more than when we had originally fought Kamoshida, so it's kind of hard to say at that point. Although Kamoshida was, you know, basically the tutorial boss. So between all of that, I guess they were probably, I would still say Kamoshida's was harder. Mostly because we didn't have as much access to, like, better personas and whatnot at the time. And also the way we had played it. But overall, boss fight design-wise, like, honestly, Kamoshida's was just better. Like, the whole artist thing, it wasn't really for me. I can see why some people would like it. It wasn't really for me. It was still worth going through. It's just, I don't know. I mean, the actual area itself was fine. That was alright, but the whole artist thing, I mean, it got really dark towards the end there, which I actually did appreciate. Maybe that sounds a bit morbid thinking about it, but you know, it is what it is. Anyways, enough ranting. Appreciate you guys for watching the video, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.